but it's also when you're the most exhausted. To win, we gotta be the fittest team on the court. All right, so we're gonna do a scrimmage that simulates late game exhaustion. Short shot clock, full court, all out hustle. I want you moving faster than Busta Rhymes raps, all right? Let's go, let's go!
Hey, Cap, does Coach know Busta Rhymes or something?
No.
Weird.
Push it down.
Conditioning is not optional, people. All right? Okay. We're going to work on sideline out-of-bounds plays, a staple of late-game offense. These have to be executed to perfection to be successful, which is especially hard when you're tired. First play is called Cypress. What we're trying to do is spring Pierre for a three, and there are three members of Cypress Hill, so that should be easy to remember. Insane in the membrane. Anyone?
Insane in the brain.
Bogey gets it. See? He gets it. All right. What we're trying to do is get Pierre an open look for a corner three. And P, you got to set a hard screen. If your man blows past you, we're cooked. Got it?
Oui, Coach. I got you.
You got it? Okay, good. Let's go. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Move it! Move it, MP! Get to your spot now! Come on! Play tough! Play tough! Ah, God! You're not in high school anymore, MP! You gotta play tough here! Let's go! Bang that! Bang that!
Cap, was that dude raised by a pack of wolves?
What do you mean by this?
I mean, it feels like a pack of animals just ran through me.
He's a good guy to have on your side. Doesn't talk much, but loyal.
To you, maybe.
We need to know these plays backwards and forwards, MP. You're not Dr. Dre. We're not gonna wait 16 years for you to release Compton.
What you mean, Coach?
You need to move quickly, without hesitation, like Lil Wayne releasing his mixtapes at his peak.
Better.
Okay, good. Let's do it.
Coach Graves makes confusing hip-hop metaphors from 30 years ago.
Does he know that, though?
I don't think so.
Let's line them up!
All right, first game coming up later today. Walk us through it, MP.
Ooh, okay, we're taking on Nanterre. I hope I said that right. But, it's led by Benoit Lambert, a projected second rounder. He's a stretch big who can knock it down from outside.
I feel you. All right, well, obviously you're looking to win this game, but as someone with an eye on the NBA draft, how does that affect your approach?
Look, I'm not gonna complain on tape, but bro, these practices are killing me. Oh, God, these Euro dudes, I don't get it. They love to hack, and somehow the conditioning programs are even crazier.
Yeah, I was about to say, man, you do look a little rough. You feeling all right?
I'm a little beat up, to be honest with you, and I'm extremely sore, but I gotta find a way to push through it.
Yes, sir. It's just an adjustment. You be
And a twilight view of the skyline of Paris, casting its reflection on the River Seine. Good evening and welcome. We have FPSL action coming your way here on 2K Sports. Nanterre versus Paris. I'm Blake Zuniga, joined by Tim Swartz and Brian Banafiteni. We should have a fun one here.
The FPSL season is young, and so is the talent here in Paris. I'm excited to see how Benoit Lambert looks this year, as well as the newcomer, MP.
MP, the latest American to jump over and join Paris FC's roster, and not an easy transition, fellas.
No, not at all, Blake, but this is the path MP chose. And we'll find out very quickly how he stacks up against some of the best young talent that France has to offer. A lot of great talent on the floor in this one. But the big name has to be Benoit Lambert, really a guy that could play in the NBA one day.
And that one's good, Marks.
Good to see Marks being active inside. He's so skilled at converting when he gets those chances.
DJ up top, Marks defending. DJ from long range, and Paris another triple. Well, we don't know if Lambert has any intention to head over the pond to play in the United States, but the skill is certainly there.
Well, he's so young, but already has a claim as one of the best shooters in all of Europe. Very easy release, can hit shots with a hand in his face. He's the star on this Nanterre team, and he's got a bright future.
And without a doubt, the star of this Nanterre elite team is Benoit Lambert. He can shoot the lights out, fellas.
And we've talked about Lambert's shooting, but he has a polish to his game that you rarely see from players this young. It's a big reason why scouts are so excited to see him develop.
Now here's Marchand.
20 feet out. A rebound by Zadirko.
Side Illich, and finished off by DJ.
So easy into the air, the hang time MP, making it look effortless.
Elchier outside. Marks. From outside, off the mark. To the middle. Pass to Portier. The shot is good on the assist by Illich.
Listen, okay, Portier is tall for a point guard, which allows him to fight through contact and finish those tough shots.
And so many of the prospects here in France dream of representing Les Bleus on the international stage.
The French national team is as great as it's ever been. You look around this league, and the level of prospects here and going into the NBA is as strong as any nation.
Now here's DJ. He's got 8.
That's a nice bucket. They're really playing intelligently.
They really are, and even though it's not a huge lead they've got, they're definitely in charge.
Kind of get that feeling, Brian, that teammate is playing so well.
Lays it in off the pretty alley-oop.
What an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they just love to run.
And they've probably done it in practice 1,000 times.
And as the receiver, he doesn't feel the need to go for the monster finish. Laying it in for the 2 points works just fine. Because, Tim, you've said this before.
Putting on a show with the fancy finish. MP relishes any chance he gets to throw it down.
And here we see the debut of MP, a guy who made his way over from Vermont in the United States.
Yeah, I'm really interested to watch MP. He's looking to try and carve out a path to becoming a professional player, either here in Europe or back in the NBA. His agent urged him to come to France and develop up his game. As long as the threes keep dropping for him, he'll keep firing them.
As he should. When you're having the kind of day he's having from long range, why not?
The teammates just keep feeding the hot hands.
It's Peltier on the wing. Guarded by Dumont. Lambert's shot is good.
Showing just how competitive he really is. Lambert answering back with a three of his own.
Pass to DJ. From outside the arc. That's good, and it's Peltier with the assist.
And that's what built them the early lead. Killer shooting from beyond the arc.
And the defense needs to recognize that and get out there on those shooters. Pronto.
The shot by Lambert, no good.
And after just one quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard.
Paris FC basket ahead.
Up 10. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
And welcome back as we get set to start the second quarter here in Paris. Here's Matt.
10-point lead. This is their biggest lead.
And the
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played.
Now here's Chauvet, covered by Portier. Marks attacking. Pass to Bleu.
Clock at 4. Here's the three.
Harris grabs the miss. And for the young players like MP joining this team, they're trying to find their role in the rotation.
It's not always easy, how to fit in here in Europe. It's a really high level of play. And it's especially difficult for those like MP who come from overseas.
Here's Bleu. Guarded by Dumont. Screened by Lambert.
Inside. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Well, everybody knows that Lambert can do work outside, but what you might forget is he's got no trouble scoring inside as well.
Pass to Dumont.
That one falls, coming off DJ's speed.
This is an incredible run they're on. Offense as well as it can be played.
Every single guy on their squad with the absolute magic touch.
Here's Marks. Out of bounds. It'll be Paris ball.
For those joining us, we're in the second quarter with just about 3 minutes gone by. Here's DJ. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, that's how you run the pick and roll. MP just taking what the defense gives him.
Now here's Marks.
Not a lot of room.
Chauvet
drains the three-pointer.
He's not going to miss these very often, even from deep. The D has to come closer and close him down.
DJ outside. Pass to Dumont. DJ.
Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Outside Chauvet.
To the paint.
Here's Bleu. Some solid defense from Dumont. Now here's DJ. Marks defending. Sneerko a screen.
DJ from long range. Through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there.
Now here's Marks.
Defense is right there. Watches it.
Bleu misses. Here's Paris. DJ right side. Monsieur with the screen. Stolen by Marchand.
They don't need to rush it. They can play for one shot.
They should wait until about the 5-second mark before getting started.
Absolutely.
Left side Marks. Manterelli again can't hit.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half.
Paris FC basket ahead.
Running away with it. Hold tight. We've got more basketball action headed your way.
Good to have you back with us for this matchup between Nanterre Elite and Paris FC Basket. The second half just getting underway. Nanterre with the ball. One thing we can be sure of, there will be plenty of scouts in the stands for all of these games.
Yeah, the French League is a hotbed for talent, and scouts from all over will be watching. There's a chance several of these players make the jump to a bigger club, or even, dare I say, the NBA.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots coming up.
Pretty work from Dumas in close, drawing the whistle.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he makes the first.
Well, there's no doubt who's in control when Pierre Dumas is on the floor for Paris FC. There's a reason he's the captain.
No good on the second free throw.
Outside Chauvet.
The crossover.
Rebounded by DJ.
Tipped.
Pass to Illich. DJ left side.
Just 5 to shoot. No good off the back of the rim.
Outside Chauvet. It's hauled in by Paris.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far.
Pass to DJ.
Beyond the arc. Good on the three-point shot.
As MP continues to develop, he just becomes more consistent and deep.
And they could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Yeah, too many empty possessions. I mean, it's simple. They need points.
Marchand, the open look. Nanterre Elite again can't hit. Pass to DJ.
Got it. Good job in the low post.
The float game from MP. That's a shot that takes a lot of practice to measure right.
And Nanterre Elite with possession.
Nothing yet for them here in the third quarter.
Good from Lambert.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given moment.
Outside Dumont. DJ. Marks defending. DJ outside. And stolen by Lambert. Peltier with it. He's picked up by Dumont. Back to Peltier.
A 3-ball. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there, but instead he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Well, defenders know they have to guard Peltier pretty closely. A little too closely that time.
And he nails the third. And we're well into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played.
Pass to DJ.
Fires from deep.
That's good, and it's Peltier with the assist.
Well, you have to love the confidence on display from MP. He knows how dangerous he can be off the catch.
Here's Gerard. Peltier.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Well, he, for one, hasn't let them down, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace.
At the line for Nanterre Elite.
They're enjoying a commanding lead.
And you know the best part, it gives them an opportunity to give their starters a rest.
Yeah, they might not have to come back in.
Outside Illich. Back to DJ.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot's good.
And MP is just taking charge right now. Every time he gets the ball, he's looking to score.
And so far, we've seen MP getting the better of Lambert out there. Biggest surprise?
Well, a lot of scouts came here to watch Lambert do his thing, but MP...
He got up for that one.
That's rocking the rim. Give him the 2 points and tack on some style points, too.
He deserves them. No simple finish there with the high-altitude windmill slam.
That's how you make a statement, am I right?
To the inside.
It's stolen by Marks. Outside Chauvet. Peltier. Yes, and a nice assist from Chauvet.
There's Frankie Peltier helping the team stretch out that defense.
DJ outside. Screen by Elich.
Down low.
Aaron on the wing. DJ. Pass to Zadirko.
And Dave Zadirko throws it down.
Big Dave Zadirko, bringing the North.
Now Peltier.
To the right side.
Three-pointer Chauvet.
No good. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already.
Paris FC basket ahead.
Delivering the blowout.
And we welcome you back to Paris. The two teams are all set as we get this fourth new group getting ready for Nanterre. DJ outside.
To the paint.
Leduc.
Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Such a selfless play. MP really enjoys dropping dimes like that.
They really want to find that igniter here.
That's right. Their offense is ground to a standstill.
Maybe you need to suit up, Tim. They need a spark.
Three-pointer Chauvet.
The shot, no good.
Here's Paris. And stolen by Chauvet.
And here they come.
And the jam by Marks.
Showing just how explosive he can be. Marks with the hammer.
Pass to DJ. Outside Vasseur. Back to DJ.
To the inside.
And the dunk by Vasseur.
You can always depend on him to put that lead pass right on the money.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here.
Now here's Marchand. Outside Marks.
Wide open.
Offensive rebound.
Let's go with a three. That one doesn't drop. And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too. Solid work right there. There's a big difference in field goal percentages of these teams in the second half.
And that difference has come about because we've got one team moving sharply, getting good shots, and the other just a little bit stagnant. It's tough to watch.
Yeah, one coach did his job at halftime. The other, not so much.
There is no way, and I mean no way, a player like him can be left wide open like that.
DJ from long range hits it from three-point range.
After the three on the other end, you had to know MP was itching to hit a three of his own.
Marchand outside. And again, Nanterre with the triple.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball at one end with their own.
A three-point battle starting to take shape here.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
They are just not backing off, and they're going to close this one out in style. What a serve.
Give them credit just to finish this one off.
Peltier, no good.
And they're making this a runaway.
Yeah, the only question here for us to follow is how big the lead will eventually become. What focus and strength from MP? Even with the contact, he gets it done.
Marks with the ball. Elchier outside. High post Lambert. It's stolen by Ahern.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
In the basket by DJ.
Down low, MP looking confident, ready to cash in.
And so here's Nanterre. Elchier outside. Lambert. And Lambert with the slam.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Hey, they're not going to stop him.
And he goes with the one-hand tomahawk slam. A nice choice and one that I always love to break out when I have the opportunity.
That'll do it. Paris FC coming away with the win. A nice showing from the young team.
Everyone knew this Paris team would be young, but I think they turned some ahead with how far along they are in their development.
A lot to like here from Paris. You know, the debut of MP gives their fan base hope for the season.
I'll be interested in how he develops over the year because he can clearly be an impact player for Paris, and they could be a dangerous team as the season goes on.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks. For Brian Banafitemi and Tim Sports, this is Blake Suniga saying thanks for watching.
MP, thanks for joining us.
No problem. Happy to be here.
How are you adjusting to the level of competition in France? It's a big step up from high school, yes?
They play hard here in France, and everyone's a pro, so the level of competition is a lot better than in high school. But I got some great teammates and coaches, and they're helping me get up to speed.
Okay, so despite the adjustment, you managed to outplay Benoit Lambert. Was that a focus for you tonight?
Yeah, my focus is always going to be on winning. I've made no secret that I want to play in the NBA, so I know that Benoit is a big-time prospect here, but I'm here to work on my game, become the best player I can be, and help my team get wins.
Thank you, MP.
You're welcome.
Pete, I want to put a little something in your ear, okay?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm listening.
All right. Now, I know we're here to work on your draft stock, but I saw your post-game interview the other day, and I don't think you should talk about the NBA with the press that much.
What you mean?
Same goes for your social videos.
Wait. I'm just being honest out there. Like, I don't understand what that has to do with the management. You even said that it was okay in the contract negotiations.
No. Look, I'm not worried about management. I'm worried about your teammates. They might not like a constant reminder that you see them as a stepping stone.
But that's not true.
I know. But you've got a lot to gain if this team is successful. Paris doesn't have an automatic berth to the EBA championships, but playing well in that tournament would be huge for your draft stock.
No, yeah, you're right. I hear you, Austin, 100%.
Okay, good. Look, but other than that, you're doing an outstanding job.
You really need to give that snooze button a break, Boggy.
You say nothing.
Oh, man. Hey, Cap. I think he's finally starting to respect me.
No, you have not earned this yet.
Right. Because I'm a rookie.
If this is something you want, for Bogdan to like you, you must continue doing what you are doing. First person in the gym, and the last person out. And then maybe after a few months' time, if you are still working hard and we win games.
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, MP, and I'm coming to you live.
An iconic view of the medieval architecture and waterways of Strasbourg, France. Hello, everyone, and welcome to 2K Sports coverage of the FBSL. I'm Blake Suniga with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefatemi, and it's Paris FC hitting the road to face Strasbourg Basket Pro.
I think this is going to be a great one, Blake. Both Paris and Strasbourg have a lot of young talent, and there should be no shortage of up and down action tonight.
That's right, and two of the biggest names for their respective teams, MP and Vincent Leduc.
Quite frankly, those are the guys everyone is here to see. Leduc, easily one of the top prospects in France right now. And then you got MP, an up-and-comer from the United States who's been making a case for himself. This is a great test for both of them on a stage full of curious eyes.
Well, you know, we've seen some great playmakers come out of France before, but Vincent Leduc might be the best of them when he's finished with his career.
Now here's Leduc.
And he converts the layup.
That's an agile make for Leduc, able to work around that interior D.
Here's Paris. As you said, Leduc, an incredible playmaker, and his feel for the game is something that has him rated as one of the top prospects in the league.
Well, the vision he displays is unreal. When you have a player so young to have such a strong understanding of space and passing, that's something that coaches dream about.
You look at the potential of Leduc, it's through the roof.
The way he can facilitate is rare. He's not there quite yet, but you could see him having the type of vision that LeBron, Jokic, and Chris Paul have. It's got that kind of potential.
Now here's Portier.
To the wing, right side.
A good look from DJ. That's good, and it's Portier with the assist.
Well, you have to love the confidence on display from MP. He knows how dangerous he can be off the catch.
Right side, Lemuel. Leduc. Again, Leduc missing.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Sure, the defense better not relax just because he missed that one.
Now here's DJ. Zadirko, he gets it in there.
And you look at the Strasbourg team, they aren't title favorites by any means, but they can compete.
Well, they lack the overall depth that you need to compete for an EBA championship, but they play so well with Ledoux running the show that I think anything is possible here.
Here's Ledoux.
6 on the shot clock.
Over Portier. Again, Leduc missing. Paris with the lead. DJ outside. A kick out to Jamal. DJ. Lemuel covering.
Pass to Zadirko. No go. That's miss number 2. He is 1 for 3.
Outside Ledoux. Here's Miller. Covered by Portier. Outside Ledoux.
And a miss there on the triple.
And when you look around the NBA, it's not hard to find a French player who got their start in this league.
And I think that is in part probably because of the way that France has developed their basketball program. But it also speaks volumes to the way this league can prepare players to make that jump over to the NBA.
got 5.
Outside Vasseur. Leduc.
6 to shoot.
De Leon.
The 3 is up.
Back to Leduc. Here's Roquefort.
And at last, they get one to fall.
And for some of these athletes coming in from overseas, it can be quite the culture shock.
It's not easy to adjust to a team in a city you don't know with a language you don't speak. It's a bit of a time to grow up moment, if you will, but those who make it can flourish.
This is why you involve MP in screen and rolls. He just figures out ways to score in these sets.
And a foul called on Portier.
That's his first foul.
And they're one away from being in the penalty.
They're going to have to be cautious from now on because the next one puts...
The power from Vasseur. Make a little statement there.
Pass to DJ. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball.
Strasburg leading. Outside Vasseur. Now here's Leduc. Covered by Portier. The offensive rebound.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The way this roster is constructed for Strasburg, they need to do a lot of their damage with the starting 5.
Well, the on-off numbers for Ledoux are pretty startling. There's a lot of talent on the bench for Strasburg, but I'm not sure if it's quite game ready just yet.
I love this about MP. He can stretch you out and really extend that defense.
Miller with the ball.
He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change.
Leduc for 3. Harris grabs the miss. DJ outside.
From outside the arc. That's in. It's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7.
Outside Leduc. And that one comes off the assist by Miller.
You gotta appreciate the decisiveness Ledoux showed there. He knows he has the green light to fire off the catch.
DJ outside.
And the play stops. Whistle on what looks like an illegal screen.
Very close call there on the illegal screen.
Yeah, but I'd go along with it. It didn't look like his feet were set to me.
Yeah, me too, Brian.
And here's Leduc.
He has 7.
Pass to Roquefort.
Foul called, that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And that one misses. And the second free throw, good.
Here's Portier.
Here's DJ.
Again, it's Paris.
That'll do it for the first half.
Strasburg Basket Pro ahead.
They lead by 6. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
The third quarter is now underway here between Paris and Strasburg. Pass to Leduc.
And the layup is good.
And for guys that have played or watched both this league and the NBA, there are some stark differences.
Yeah, no doubt. You know, Europe, there's a lot less isolation, much more team-oriented play. And really, you talk about the skill of these players, pretty much everybody could hit a jumper from distance as well.
Well, MP certainly found his groove tonight. The defense can't allow him to keep rolling like this.
Pass to Leduc.
And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And the free throw, no good.
Yeah, you know, you can't say enough about what Vincent Leduc does on the floor. He's got an innate ability to find ways to score and also get his teammates good looks.
And here's Strasburg.
They've led by as much. 10.
And there's a foul called on MP.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in.
Such stingy defense to deny that pass. But with all the youth that Paris FC has, you would think that they lean on their vets, but they've got some young guys really stepping up.
Yeah, very quickly, guys like MP and other younger players have found ways to contribute. Kind of seems like Paris FC gets stronger every time they take the court.
Paris trailing.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. To the middle, clock at 6.
Stolen by Lemieux. Leduc gets the bucket.
A huge scoring night for Leduc. We're seeing why most are saying he'll be a first-round pick. Another gem from France.
Pass to DJ. Inside.
And Elix with the dunk.
This game, it won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, you're right, it won't. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the bucket.
Just need better defense.
Yeah, it's just 2 points, though. A flashy 2 points, yes, but it's still just 2 points.
And with Coach Wayne Graves for Paris FC, this is a bit of a chance for him to showcase what he can do as a coach.
Well, if Coach Graves can lead this team in the EBA tournament, he'll turn some heads for sure. It's not easy to do with such a young roster, but the talent, it's there.
He has been living out there behind the arc. What a weapon the shot has been for him.
Especially now. This is a critical point in this game. And his three-point shot could end up telling the story.
It'd be a happy story if he can hit a few more.
For the tie.
Another 3 for Paris.
And add another three-pointer to their second half total.
They came out of the break dropping bombs and are just not letting up.
You love to see that.
Outside Lemieux. Monsieur.
Sadirko defending.
Leduc can't hit. And we've seen MP start to adjust to the speed of the French league, looking much more comfortable.
Oh, listen, guys, it can be rough when you first start playing the game professionally. But MP has got his fitness right and has the look of a pro player now.
What a showing we've seen from MP. He's clearly had more of an impact on the game than Leduc.
It seems like MP has stepped it up a notch, maybe trying to show that he's the guy to watch instead of Leduc. For whatever the reason, there is no question he's been a force on offense with the ball in his hands.
And there's a foul called on MP.
That's his third foul so far.
Great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And really heads up, too. Reading the play and beating him to the spot.
And that can fire a team up.
Leon.
And the 3 off target.
Paris with the lead. DJ left side. And here's Monsieur. DJ outside. And the dunk by Monsieur.
Nice patience from MP there. Let the pick and roll develop and found a teammate.
And here's Strasburg. Miller outside.
From the arc. Not going to go that time. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground.
Paris FC basket ahead.
They're up by 3.
Now tipping off this fourth quarter action between Paris FC basket. Paris going with a different look here.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now.
Pass to Leduc. Lemieux. Now here's Leduc.
From downtown.
offensive board.
Just an all-out effort there by Lemieux. It's an added bonus when guys like him hit the offensive glass.
Back to DJ.
And finished off by DJ.
A sturdy screen set for him that time, and he doesn't fool around. Straight to the 10 for the jam.
Yeah, he's a brick wall. There was no way for his man to get around that one, was there?
And a well-built wall with that.
Yeah, no chance of getting around that. I mean, the pick was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him, and we know that's probably not going to happen.
To the paint. Here's Illich.
Excellent use of the screen and roll. Illich's experience really helps him in these sets.
Strasburg trailing. Ledoux goes in.
And the shot goes down.
He scored most of their points, but he can't score them all. He needs some help if they're coming back.
Outside Illich. DJ.
Let's go with a three. That three-pointer is on target.
His performance from long range has been something to behold.
That's been his shot today, no doubt about it.
Keep feeding him.
Stolen by Portier.
Here's DJ. And finished off by DJ.
Agile move by MP there. He keeps the ball in his string and throws the defender off so cleanly.
Right side, Ledoux. Pass to Dessure.
Puts it up from 15.
Ledoux misses. DK outside.
To the inside.
Illich.
That one falls. Coming off DJ's feed.
And every point they get now puts them one step closer to finishing this one off.
If they haven't already done it, just a tremendous all-around performance we've seen from them.
Yeah, Brian, it's been a treat to watch.
To end the run.
Ledoux can't hit. DJ right side.
That one drops for him.
And they're not finished yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, they're not taking any chances. This is how you close a game out.
Just look how happy their coach is.
Ledoux misses.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
Sidirko a screen.
Down low.
Kicks it out to Portier. Illich.
Just 5 to shoot.
Out of bounds. It'll be Strasburg's ball.
Substitution on the court.
That's going to put a ribbon on this one. Paris FC comes into town and secures the win.
Well, when you got a young team like Paris is, it's never easy to get a win on the road. They showed a lot of grit and fight the way they battled it out.
And for MP, nice for this team to get a win over Leduc with so many fans in attendance.
And this win doesn't necessarily mean that MP is going to jump Leduc on prospect boards or anything, but he certainly showed that he has a lot to offer, and he continues to develop his game.
And that'll do it for this one.
Vincent Leduc is considered one of France's best playmakers, but you thoroughly outplayed him tonight. What does that say?
Look, I have a ton of respect for guys in this league, guys like Vince. That's why I'm here. Because going up against these guys is going to make me a better basketball player. So to outplay someone like Vince, that means I'm on the right track. And it makes me want to work even harder.
On top of outplaying Leduc, you helped lead Paris to victory. Talk about it.
Yeah, at some point I just felt that if we were going to win, I was going to have to step up, so I did. I'm comfortable carrying that burden.
And lastly, you put together quite the highlight reel tonight. What prompted such enthusiastic play?
Most of it is in-the-moment reactions. Sometimes a flashy pass is the only way to get the ball past a defender. I've always played the game with style. It's in my DNA.
Thanks, MP.
Yeah.
How was the escargot?
Austin, bro, them things was bussin'. I mean, it's basically just a bunch of butter and garlic, but it also has some crunchy bread on it. I don't even know what it was, but hey, look, Americans give Snell a bad rap, but them things was so good.
No, I agree. I love it. All right, so look, I want to give you an update on your draft stock, all right?
Oh, yeah, let me hear it.
Things are looking really good. Everyone's raving about your work ethic. Your coach told a scout you're more ripped than 50 Cent.
Yeah, he's got to stop doing that. He just also needs to update his references.
Right. And you've played great against the top prospects. Your game is looking polished.
Great, so all good news.
Yeah, that's right. Most mocks have you solidly in the second round at this point.
Second round?
Okay, I know you, MP, and I know you're better than that. But this is all going according to plan, all right? This time last year, you weren't even in the 2K 250. Now the NBA is looking like a foregone conclusion. Let that sink in.
In tonight's matchup against Marseille, you get a first-hand look at Louis L'Aigle-Dupont, who's currently projected to be a first-round draft pick in this year's NBA draft. Have you had a chance to watch any tape on your fellow draft prospect?
L'Aigle means eagle, right?
L'Aigle.
L'Aigle means eagle, right?
This is a do-or-die game for Paris FC Basket. Win and you'll earn a berth at the European Basketball Alliance Championship Tournament, and lose and you're out. Obviously, you have the rest of the FBSL season no matter what. But how important is it for you to play in an EBA championship?
You're right, Miss Mueller. That's a big deal for us. We've been chasing that all year. And I know our fans want it too. A lot of them even have tickets already to Istanbul. So we're going to leave everything we have tonight on that floor and make sure nobody's calling the airlines asking for that refund.
Thank you, MP.
You're welcome.
What a view of Paris. We are live here in one of the world's most iconic cities for tonight's game. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for joining us for tonight's FBSL action between Paris FC and Marseille. I'm Blake Suniga with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi. Guys, this should be a fun one.
It's old versus new here, and it's an interesting one. Veteran Marseille on one side, looking to steal a win against the youth movement of Paris FC.
And tonight, Paris needs this victory to qualify for the EVA tournament.
Well, certainly a lot on the line for MP and the rest of the Paris squad. But I know that Louis Dupont and Marseille would love the chance to play the spoiler here in front of a rowdy Parisian crowd.
Well, really, guys, so much on the line tonight for Paris FC. A win here against Marseille, and they'll punch their ticket to the EVA tournament. But if they lose, that's the end of their championship aspirations this year.
Now here's DJ.
Six to shoot. Jacks up a three. Sinks the three-pointer.
You got the feeling that MP is going to do everything in his power to get this Paris team into the tournament.
For MP, it's not just about getting to the tournament. He wants to win the whole thing. And usually a team from France has as good of a chance as any to make some noise there. There are some great teams in Spain and Turkey as well, but from what I've seen, they could do it.
Well, you look at the path Paris FC took to get to this point, the youngsters on the team have stepped up big time.
Well, whenever this team has looked out of gas, guys like MP have stepped up and found ways to keep them going. It's kind of a Cinderella story, but they feel that they're far from midnight.
Now here's Brisebois. Over Portier. And Portier with the block.
And finished off by DJ.
So easy into the air, the hang time, MP making it look effortless.
Pass to Barrow.
Looking to end the run.
That one falls, coming off Brisebois' feet.
Don't take your eyes off him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor.
Here's the Dirko.
And Paris tacks on two more. And we knew coming into this season that Marseille would be strong. They've really turned it on down the stretch.
No doubt. I mean, Dupont has led the way, taking his game to another level the last few weeks. Overall, the entire team, they've surpassed their fans' expectations already.
Now here's Illich.
Cans it from downtown.
Huge advantage for them already.
Total control, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I'd look for this lead to get even bigger.
Absolutely.
Dupont with it. Guarded by Dumont. Pass to Brisebois. It's hauled in by Paris. Pass break Paris. Now here's Illich. Kicks it out to DJ. Dirko outside. Now here's DJ. Guarded by Dupont.
Tries to save it.
Out of bounds. It'll go to Marseille. And here's Marseille.
Trailing by 10.
Without a doubt, this Marseille squad belongs to Louis Dupont. Really a gifted finisher, one of the best finishers in all of Europe.
He's the heartbeat of this team, and he is their leader. Marseille can go as far as Dupont takes them.
Now called Paris.
And we played through the first minute here in the second. Down low.
Kicks it out to DJ. Back to Vasseur. Dumont with the steal. And here we are in Paris, such an incredible city. Obviously a cultural center for the world, but also the heart of the basketball scene in France.
So many great players have gotten their start here, and what a dream it must be for these players to come and play in Paris. It can feel a bit surreal, I can imagine, but everybody on the floor has earned their spots tonight.
Pass to Durant.
Clock at 6.
Here's Riard.
Over DJ. That one a little long. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here.
About that, MP showing a little extra flair with the thunderous throwdown.
Dumont with it. The Steelers there. They get it again.
No good on that shot.
And it's Paris with the ball.
Here's DJ. And the layup's good off the glass.
You know, we saw MP get tested multiple times this season by his opponents and sometimes really by his own team. But he's passed every test thrown his way.
And the resilience that MP has shown this year cannot be ignored. It's not easy to find success in a strange land, but MP has done that and then some.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And there's the pick. There's Barrow with the 3.
Harris grabs the miss.
I'm not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep. It's just not working for him.
To the inside.
Back to DJ.
To the middle.
Out of bounds. It'll go to Marseille.
Both teams will make substitutions. And in this second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
Outside Dupont. Barrow.
And he lobs it up towards the rim. And Dupont throwing it down.
Well, it doesn't take a private eye to figure out why they call Dupont Le Egg. He simply soars through the air, and along with Barcelona's Alvarez, has a claim to the best dunker in Europe.
Reminds me a bit of a player named Han Chi, who played a few years over here. You might remember him as the Flying Dragon. They both have the ability to explode off the floor when they take it to the rack.
Love the hustle and the commitment. MP unwilling to let that position go to waste.
Here's Riard.
Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Ball off the drive. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Yep, that goes.
Around the basket is where DuPont really excels.
Outside Elich. DJ.
To the paint. Zadirko.
And Zadirko with the jam.
That'll do it for the first half.
Paris FC basket ahead.
Up by 15. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Yeah, if you're just joining us here on 2K Sports, it's Paris FC Basket hosting Marseille Basketball as we get going here in the second half for this FBSL matchup. Well, you look at the French culture, they absolutely love their sports here.
Soccer, or rather, let me be correct here, football is still king and probably always will be, but basketball isn't too far behind now. The popularity of the sport has exploded here in the last few years. And with Wemby doing his thing in the NBA, I think it's going to continue to grow.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
We should be seeing a lot of DuPont in the years to come. Some NBA teams have rated him very high on their draft boards. Likely to be a mid-first round pick, I would say.
And so it looks like Paris will retain possession here. Pass to DJ. Back to Portier.
That 3 off the mark. Parker with the ball.
He's picked up by Dumont.
On the left wing.
Barrow on the wing.
Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Spacing out the floor, Marseille is a better team when Barrow is burying triplets.
DJ outside.
And that's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting night so far.
And you think back to how MP looked at the start of this season, we've seen a lot of growth in his game.
You know, you think back, Blake, when you talk about the start of the season, there were some shaky moments. But once he started getting comfortable you can see everything start to fall in place for him. He's been crucial in the success of Paris FC.
There's a screen. Three-pointer. And field goal number 9. He's 9 for 12 with that basket.
And you got to make some type of defensive adjustment because he is killing them from three-point range.
Yeah, and even when they have closed out on him, he's still knocking them down.
They got to change something.
Brisebois, no good.
Inside.
Wow, Elich with the jam.
Oh, don't down Elich, turning back the clock.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter.
Bourgeois, defended by Elich. That shot by Bourgeois, no good. And here's Paris.
17 points was their biggest margin. Good work there as it goes.
Well, a bigger lead guard, Fournier can have success down low for this Paris ball club.
Brisebois right side. Barrow. That one falls, coming off Brisebois' feet.
And guys, how huge has he been to give his team a lift?
Well, certainly their deficit would be a lot bigger if it wasn't for his efficiency at the offensive end.
I mean, he is just keeping them in this game. Hit the bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery into lane.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter.
Barrow gets the bucket.
We've seen the best of Kevin Barrow tonight, and a groove keeps on scoring it.
What a game we've seen from MP here. He's completely outclassed DuPont on the offensive end so far.
And not the lack of effort DuPont. They try to get things going, but right now, MP is the one who is soaring over the competition.
There's Barrow with the three.
A rebound by Zadirko.
DJ left side. Pass to Elich.
Bourgeois with the steal. Out to the left wing. Shoots from the corner.
And Elich pulls it down.
Here's DJ.
He got up for that one. And MP is just taking charge right now. Every time he gets the ball, he's looking to score.
To the middle.
Pass to Bourgeois.
Count it. Good.
One of the reasons they're trailing is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of their offense.
DJ, guarded by DuPont.
And here's Zadirko. And it's in.
He's been able to find the open man every trip down the floor.
Yeah, it sure has seemed like it. Great day passing the basketball today.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game.
Paris FC basket ahead.
Up by 16.
Welcome back. It's the final quarter of action here between Paris FC.
Both teams changing it up here.
And Paris FC basket, call time.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. To the inside. That one falls coming off DJ's feed.
Well, just about 250 pounds, Zadirko can be a wrecking ball in close.
Brisebois outside.
Here's Parker.
And again, it's Marseille basketball missing.
And finished off by DJ.
Here's Bourgeois. Pass to DuPont. Bourgeois.
Shot clock at 6. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for him.
It's going to be on DJ.
Gritty mindset from Bourgeois in traffic. Marseille wants him at the line.
And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. For those joining us, fourth quarter here, and we're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
Dumont, he's covered by Barrow. DJ up top.
And finished off by DJ.
Well, that's how you run the pick and roll. NP just taking what the defense gives him.
Barrow outside.
To the paint.
Stolen by Elich.
Down low. Here's DJ.
That just adds to what's probably already an insurmountable lead. I think they'll be leaving here with a win.
Yeah, hard to imagine any other outcome than the one that's staring us right in the face.
Brisebois up top, covered by Portier. Takes it out to Barrow. Pass to Parker. And again, it's Marseille basketball missing. DJ outside.
And he makes good on the layup.
Season opening and does not hesitate. That shows you MP's confidence and how prepared he is.
And there's a foul called on MP.
That will be his second foul of the game.
And a different look for Marseille.
13 foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Valois. Pass to Durant.
Out to the right wing. Just 5 on the clock.
Here's Rouillard.
Nailed from three-point land.
Here's Blanchet. DJ outside.
To the inside. And lay Duke. What a finish.
I don't want to say that they're trying to run up the score, but they do keep adding up to that lead.
Well, if you won't say it, partner, I will. They're trying to run up the score here.
Thanks for saying that, Brian.
Rouillard can't hit.
Yeah, on an open look like that, he's usually very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Surprising miss. I mean, he's almost always deadly when he's that open, even from way downtown.
And the basket by Vasseur.
That's almost an automatic 2 points when he gets the ball so close to the bucket.
The defense has to battle to keep him out of that position in the first place.
Here's Durant. The final horn sounds, and Paris FC gets the win. They have now secured a spot in the EVA tournament, and what a thrill it must be for all these fans here at home.
I mean, to even...
And congratulations on the big win. How does it feel to clinch a spot in the EVA Championships?
It feels incredible! Oh man, this is my first season.